Hello students, how are you all? In the last class, we have completed up to longitudes and its features. Today we are beginning our class from the three heat zones of the earth. The three heat zones of the earth are torrid, temperate and frigid. Torrid zone is the zone which lies from 23.5 degree north to 23.5 degree south, including the equator 0 degree latitude. This zone is the hottest zone. The vertical rays always falls directly on this zone. Next two zones are temperate and frigid. First we are going to discuss about temperate zone. Temperate zone lies both in northern hemisphere as well as southern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, the temperate zone lies from 23.5 degree north to 66.5 degree north. And in the southern hemisphere, it lies from 66.5 degree south to 23.5 degree south. Next, frigid zone. In the northern hemisphere, it lies from 66.5 degree north to North Pole, and in the southern hemisphere it lies from 66.5 degree south to South Pole. Now we are going to discuss about all the three heat zones, or we can say the description of three heat zones. The fact that the earth is spherical in shape results in different parts of the earth getting heated differently. Based on the heat received from the sun, the earth is divided into three heat zones. They are torrid zone, temperate zone and frigid zone. Let us know about torrid zone. Torrid zone is a region between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. This region receives the direct vertical rays of the sun for almost the whole year. Therefore, this zone gets the maximum heat from the sun. This zone is known as the torrid or the tropical zone. Next is the temperate zone. This zone is also known as moderate zone. This zone lies between the Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, and between the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. This zone gets the slanting rays of the sun as the angle of the sun's rays goes on decreasing towards the poles. Thus, this zone experiences moderate temperature. Next one is the frigid zone. It is the coolest zone of among the three heat zones. The frigid zone lies between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole, and between the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole. This zone is also known as polar region, since it receives the extreme slanting rays of the sun. The temperature is extremely low throughout the year. This is the reason why the polar region are always covered with ice. The description of this chapter, it is there according to your syllabus. Now I am going to give some question answers. What is the true shape of the earth? Can you say? The answer is, the true shape of the earth is geode, the earth-like shape. Next question is, why does the torrid zone receive maximum amount of heat? The answer is, the torrid zone receives maximum amount of heat because the sun shines perpendicular between the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. The zone receives perpendicular sun rays of the sun and always get heated. Next question I am giving, mention two differences between the equator and the prime meridian. The equator and the prime meridian. First, the equator. The equator is the biggest latitude, but the prime meridian is the mid longitude. The reason is all the longitudes are same in length. There is no such longitude big or small. The equator divides the earth into two hemispheres, the north and the south. The prime meridian divides the earth into two hemispheres, the east and the west. Next, what is the difference between GMT and IST? IST stands for Indian Standard Time and GMT stands for Greenwich Mean Time. IST, that is Indian Standard Time, is the time observed throughout India, and GMT or Greenwich Mean Time is the clock time at the Royal Observatory in Greenwich, London. Indian Standard Time is 5 hours and 30 minutes ahead of Greenwich Mean Time. Let us calculate or find out a place having 69° east longitude, its time, comparing from the Greenwich Mean Time. First of all, we have to count the number of longitudes from the prime meridian, that is 0° longitude. We have to count this longitude in the eastern hemisphere, as we are calculating 69° east longitude. All longitudes are 15° interval from each other, we know. The time difference between two longitudes is 4 minutes. We know that. After that, multiply the numbers of longitude by into 4 minutes. For example, 69 degree east longitude into 4 equals to 276 minutes east, as we are calculating the longitude, place of the longitude in the eastern hemisphere. If we divide 276 by 60, we will get 4 hours 36 minutes. 60 minutes equals to 1 hour. So after calculating, what we'll get? We know that all the places in the eastern hemisphere are ahead in time from the Greenwich prime meridian. So the time difference of 69 degree east from the prime meridian is 4 hours 36 minutes ahead. The time is 4:36 p.m. Up to this, and we have completed the lesson today. I am requesting each and every one to note down all the notes and question answers whatever I had given and I have given today from all the modules. If you are facing any problem, inform me through the comment box of your school website. Thank you. Have a nice day. Next class, Saturday, I am going to conduct one quiz related to this chapter. Thank you. Bye.